Okay, here's a quick video about the Sportster for sale, the 2011 XL 1200N. That's the Nightster. It gets mistaken for a 48 once in a while. There's a lot of 48s with that same color, scarlet, red, and black. But the Nightster just had a thinner front wheel, a typical front wheel, nothing real skinny about it. A typical front wheel with the chopped, real low seat height chopped in the back. And that's what makes it look cool. Anyway, what I've done to it, on this side of the bike, you see this gradient black to clear windshield. That's just something I prefer to ride with instead of getting wind beating on your chest all day. That black gradient matches the paint color of the bike real nice. I put that cowbell horn on there. That was a Harley kit, Harley part numbers. I put this fork back down here because I think it just looks cool as hell down here compared to putting it up on the forks. That is real leather, dead cow skin, not plastic. I was intentionally looking for that. And it's a nice little bag. It's got quick releases on the bottom, so even though it looks like the belt buckle closure, it actually is a quick disconnect underneath. Very easy to deal with. Mustang solo seat. I'm 6'1", and this let me slide back about another inch or so and maybe a little more comfortable, which reminds me, Williams installed the forward controls on it when I bought the bike, and that was one of the first things I did to it. And then for my comfort, I did this seat, the Mustang seat. This is just a generic brand, but it contours the fender real nice, this little luggage rack. I forget the aftermarket brand, but pretty generic, but it matches the bike real nice. And here's the brand new tires. I'll give you a quick look. These are the brand new tires. The pictures on eBay might be from before I put these tires on. I'm not sure, but anyway, these are brand new. I probably put about 50 or 60 miles at the most on them. They're wet now because I just washed it quick, but you can still see the little circles from where those little nubs were. And on the right, and back up just a little. On the right, you see the Screaming Eagle slip-ons, and you see the Screaming Eagle on the air cleaner. This is the high flow intake. So back here, where the normal intake, you'd see a lot more plastic wrapping around the whole back of the air cleaner cover. The high flow intake is just wide open to the filter behind that cover. And I installed those, and it's smart tuned with the SERT. That is Screaming Eagle race technology. It's a interface. It's a physical device that you plug into the ECM, and then you program the bike accordingly. It is smart tuned for this altitude here in New Jersey. I guess we're roughly 300 to 500 feet above sea level as an estimate. And the only reason you'd need to get into the readjustment is if you ride just very differently from me, or if you live at an extreme altitude. But otherwise, the bike's just ready to ride. It's tuned. It runs great. And what else am I missing? Yes. So I put this low-profile contour gas cap on. You just twist it, and it pops up, and then you open it. I just like the look of that. And that's all the accessories. It's ready to ride. I've had a lot of good long rides on the back roads over here on this bike. I just need to sell it to thin out the herd a little bit. I've got about 7 bikes, and I'd like to get down to where I can fit a car in the garage with them. So, but every time I ride this bike, I end up keeping it for another 6 months. But I'm going to give it up. It is good to go. Clear New Jersey title in my hand. I'll just hand it right to you. No BS with bill of sales or anything like that. You're welcome to come and look at it, or give me a call at 908-310-7582. Ask any questions you might have. Here we go. Let me just start it up. $7,615 miles. I took a guess. I guessed 7625 on eBay, but 7,615 miles. Nice fresh battery. It's going to crank like crazy and start right up. It's not too loud to piss off the neighbors, but it's loud enough to I think it looks pretty cool from the back. License plate does fold in. There's a little more room for storage. And it's just a nice bike. I won't miss it. But, you know, life goes on, and I'd like to make up a little room in the garage and use that money towards something else. It's a 1200. It is the 1200. If you're not an experienced rider, I would consider it might not be the best bike for you. But then again, if you're a typical American guy, 175 to 200 and some pounds, then this would be an alright bike. You just need to take it easy. But if you're a real light rider, your body weight, and you're not experienced, this bike might be too much to handle. That slip-ons and the tuning with the Screaming Eagle race technology, it did increase 13 to 15%. Harley promised, I think it was 13 on torque and 15% on horsepower increase, but I could feel the difference. It was obvious after I did it. And all the maintenance is very current. And I've done maybe 4 or 5 oil changes since I've owned it, with 7,000 on there. Harley would have let me go a lot longer between oil changes, but I preferred not to. Anyway, thanks for watching, and good luck bidding. You will definitely enjoy this bike. If you do want to test ride it when you come out, I'd like that to be tentative on you making the purchase, and I'll be following you on a Road King, and that should do it. Thanks a lot, and thanks for watching. Good luck bidding.